When can Congress override a presidential veto? In the world of politics, the question of when Congress can override a presidential veto is gaining attention. Recent events have sparked interest in how this process works, especially as lawmakers navigate contentious issues. If you are curious about the mechanics behind this critical aspect of governance, you are in the right place. To override a presidential veto, Congress needs a two-thirds majority in both the House of Representatives and the Senate. This means they must gather enough votes to counter the president's decision. Achieving this can be tough, particularly if the bill is controversial or if there is strong opposition from the president's party. There are two types of vetoes to understand. A regular veto occurs when the president explicitly rejects a bill. A pocket veto happens when the president does not sign a bill within 10 days and Congress is not in session. Congress can override a regular veto but cannot override a pocket veto. The process for an override usually starts in the chamber where the bill originated. If the bill began in the House, the override vote will happen there first. If the House successfully overrides the veto, the bill moves to the Senate for a similar vote. If both chambers achieve the necessary two-thirds majority, the bill becomes law despite the president's veto. In recent weeks, there have been notable instances of Congress overriding vetoes. For example, just last week, the Senate in South Carolina overrode a veto from the governor regarding a bill on handgun possession charges. Additionally, there is bipartisan support for overriding potential vetoes on significant legislation, such as the Sanctioning Russia Act of 2025, which aims to impose sanctions on Russia. Political considerations play a key role in the decision to override a veto. Congress may choose to override a veto if there is strong public backing for the bill, or if the president's veto is perceived as unpopular. The possibility of an override can even influence the president's decision-making, prompting negotiations or compromises to avoid a veto override. Understanding when Congress can override a presidential veto is essential for grasping the checks and balances in our government. As lawmakers face pressing issues, the dynamics of veto overrides will continue to be a focal point in political discussions.